Hello, this is WASSCE tutoring by Terence P. And today I want to solve some simple WASSCE genetics problems from the 2016 paper. I'm going to be solving objective questions and I chose specific types of objective questions, and these specific type of questions are related to genetics. This is question number 42 of the 2016 WASSCE paper. This is question number 43. This is question number 44, 45, 46, 47, and then our references. These are the questions that I would like to look at, but I'll look at them in a series of 2 videos, and this is the first of the videos. Question number 42 reads, a cross between 2 parents produce 4 offspring with blood groups AB, BB, BO, and AO. What is the blood group of their parents? This question is asking for the blood group of the parents that produce these 4 offspring, and these offspring, like the question mentioned, have blood type AB, BB, BO, and AO. So we want to get the blood type of the parents. In my previous video, I talked about 4 blood types: blood type A, blood type B, blood type AB, blood type O. However, as you can see here, what has been presented to us is what we refer to as the genotype. The genotype of the blood type is presented to us, and genotype is represented by letters, the reason for which you are seeing 2 letters here to represent a blood type. So AB is representing the AB blood type, BOA is representing the B blood type, BB is also representing the B blood type. With this said, why is it that there will be 2 units of letters to represent a particular blood type? You have BO to represent blood type, and you have BB to represent a blood type, the same blood type, that is the B blood type. The next term that will come into play is referred to as homogeneous, and then the one that follows it will be heterogeneous. So we can use homogeneous and heterogeneous as terms to represent these 2 things. If a person has the blood type B, that blood type B genotype can appear in the form of either BB or BO. BB here is homogeneous for the blood type B, and BO is heterogeneous for the blood type BO. There are a number of definitions that I would like us to look at, and they can serve as our working definition throughout this video. The first of our definitions is genotype. Genotype now refers to the gene of an organism that is specifying a particular trait. And like I said, the genotype is normally represented by letter. For an example, if a person has the gene of tallness, the genotype of tallness can either be T, use letter to represent tallness, TT, small t, and capital T, small t. So we have capital T, small t, and capital T, small t. We can use this to represent the genotype of a particular trait, in this case, tallness. The next term that comes into play is homozygous. Homos as a prefix means the same. If we have two letters, two similar letters to represent a particular trait, then we say that is what we refer to as homozygous. So in this case, this capital T is homozygous. This small t is also homozygous. So homozygous as a term can be used to refer to organisms that have identical alleles, that is, two alleles for a particular trait. The next one here is a heterozygous, the capital T and small t. Hetero meaning different, wherein there are two different alleles for a particular trait. Then lastly, we'd like to talk about an allele. What is an allele? Allele is just the different forms of a gene. So we have T. So one of the T's here become an allele, and the other T become an allele. So these are the different forms of a gene. Having said this, now we can answer our question 42. Please allow me to undo the annotations on the screen. In order to answer this question, I would like us to employ what I refer to as a trial and error method. We have gotten this as our option that we are to choose the correct answer from. Therefore, we are going to use these options that were given to us to identify our correct answers. And the options given to us present the blood groups of the parents. By crossing the blood groups of the parents, we can be able to determine the blood groups of our offspring. I will start with A. Cross the two parents in option A and see if the offspring blood type from our cross will match the offspring blood type from our question. AA is being crossed with BO. What I'm going to do is that I'm going to draw a Punnett square here, and I'll segregate the blood types to get gametes. Segregate means to separate. So if I have AA, to segregate AA means I'll divide A into an A and another A. So I'll place this A here and I'll place the other A here. This is how you represent items on a Punnett square. I will do similar or likewise for BO as a blood group. Segregate it into B and then O. I will cross the gametes and then they will provide us the blood type of the offspring. A crossing with A will give us AB. A crossing with O will give us AO. A crossing with B will also give us AB. And A crossing with O will give us AO. We are now going to compare the blood types of our offspring in the Punnett square of the blood type given to us in the problem. So you have AB here, you have AB. We have another AB here, and there is no AB here. Since there is no AB here, we can safely say that the blood types from our cross doesn't match with what we have in our problem. Therefore, we can conclude that A will not serve as our correct answer to this problem. I'm undoing the annotations. Then I'll try to cross option B, where we have BB and AO. BB being crossed with AO. Do the Punnett square. Undo it. I'll bring it down a little. Do the Punnett square here. Segregate BB into B and B, and segregate AO into A and O. B crossing with A will give us AB. B crossing with O will give us BO. B crossing with A will give us AB. And B crossing with O will give us BO. We have two ABs, and there is only one AB here. Similarly, B will not be a correct option or our answer to this particular question. Then we can try C. I'm doing the annotations on the screen. And in C, we are crossing blood type AB with blood type B, represented by BO. Segregate AB into A and B, and segregate BO into B and O. A cross with B will have AB. A cross with O will have AO. B cross with B will have BB. And B cross with O will have BO. Then we can compare. We have AB here, check. We have AB here, check. We have BB here, check. We have BB here, check. We have BO here, check. We have BO here, check. We have AO here, check. And we have AO here, check. We have gotten our offspring in the Punnett square, the blood type of our offspring in the Punnett square to correspond to the blood type of our offspring in the question. This implies that C is our correct option, and once you choose C, you'll be awarded the necessary mark for that particular question. This can be done a little faster than what I have done here. All you need to do is to copy the question in your notebook and practice it, and then if you have similar questions appear on your WASSCE exam, you can be able to answer this in maybe 1 minute or 30 seconds. But you have to learn how to work with time. I was a little slower solving this particular problem because I'm teaching, but you have to learn to work with time. In the next video, I intend to answer question 43, question 44, 45, and the rest of the questions. Before answering the rest of the question in subsequent video, and before leaving this video, I want for us to recap something that I've already discussed. Our blood type is A, B, AB, and O. These are our blood types. We know what a genotype is. We know what homozygote means and what heterozygous means. A homozygous genotype for the blood type A is AA. A heterozygous genotype for the blood type A is AO. Similarly, B will be BB and BO. However, for AB is basically heterozygote and there is no homozygote. And O blood type is basically homozygote and there is no heterozygote. You can copy this table in your notebook and practice. I think I've come to the end of this tutorial, and I'll answer the rest of the question in part 2 to this video. These are my references and these are my contacts. You can call me for suggestions and questions, and you can email me for questions and suggestions. Thank you for viewing, and pray and hope that you like my channel and subscribe. Thank you very much.